What's going on, everybody? I want to actually use a tripod, but unfortunately we never use this tripod. It tends to be on the floor and it takes a lot of space. On the last episode, I showed you guys how to install light, and you can see me right now. I'm fully lit and it's not on the floor and it's a cheap cost. Unfortunately, to mount a tripod somewhere, it tends to cost a little bit more. I think I'm around, say for example, $200. It's gonna give me the ease of use if I'm using a tripod. I wanted to be able to use the camera almost every single day, but bringing a tripod, leave it on the floor, and just let it sit there, it tends to cause issues, and it's gonna create the lazy effect, and it's gonna drag on for days and days and days. So having something mounted somewhere and you can just fold it back up is a lot easier and neater, and tend to make your job a lot easier. So for this, I have this arm right here. This thing meant to be used for a light system. Whenever you mount it on a light stand, you usually put the 5/8 receiver in here, and then you just have it and have the light just sitting on the other end right here. But for this, I'm gonna take this thing, I'm gonna fold it upside down, and I'm gonna mount it to the ceiling instead. Now, if you're gonna use something similar to mine, you have to put to consideration, you need to put weight at the other end. Because the way this thing is meant to be used, it's meant to be standing still by its own weight without falling off. So you make sure you have enough weight to be able to at the other end of it. And the further you extend it, the more weight you're gonna need. So for me, I think I'm gonna leave this somewhere right here, and I'm gonna be satisfied. Because at the moment, this thing way too heavy from the other end. So if I hold it right here and just hold the weight, this is as far as it's gonna go. Without any weight, it falls off. So you just need to put into consideration, you have to use this as a scaling system. Now, this thing is almost, say for example, 20 pounds to 30 pounds, so it's kind of heavy. And this part right here at the other end is from Kupo grip. That's exactly what I'm gonna mount the camera on, and it can actually rotate 360 degrees. So this alone is very heavy. So you gotta make sure whatever you mount it on is very sturdy. And for this, it shows this thing called Impact. And this is a 9-inch length, and there's a locking mechanism at the other end, so I'm gonna be using that. It's gonna be sitting just like that, but it's not gonna be upside down. Anyways, without further ado, I'm just gonna rotate the camera. You guys are gonna see me just mounting this. Enjoy the music cue. All right, guys, the monitor upgrade is done. I won't be using this anymore. So this is gonna be put in storage until further notice. If you guys like this kind of content, subscribe. And for more fitness, make sure you actually subscribe to my fitness channel. Until then, you guys take care.